Yes, I'm replying to someone that has so many numbers, but it's one of our listeners from Zambia who asked a very important questions, wanting to know what really was in the interview that was yesterday, done with Le Padre. And there was also the guys that were interviewing him were two guys, a guy and a lady, and they were just asking him about how things have been happening ever since he started his European tour. Special greetings to all the good lovers of music in Zambia. A special one to Khadija of the House of Rumba Zambia. Love you so much. Thank you always for being there, and thank you for loving good music, and thank you for the support. All the love from me to all the lovers of good music who are in Zambia. Now, before I go into the details of the interview, I would like to reply to some of the comments that I have since then. I have deleted them because I do not entertain negativity of any sort. So there were some negative comments of people who are, they're commenting, basically they're commenting in French or in Lingala that, Le Padre should go to school. Le Padre should learn how to speak in French. And my answer to them, I'd like to talk, I just said I don't want to give them so much attention. They don't deserve it, but they deserve to be answered at least. You see, until you decolonize your mind, you cannot sit and talk where people who have advanced that level are talking. So because of that, paske bino mituna bino ezaneti kaka kofinika kaka kingo. Only. That is the only job that your head has. You don't have any other thing. So decolonize your mind first before you talk to somebody like Le Padre. Bref. So what I was telling them was that, they should just decolonize their mind, because what is going on right now in Africa, if you have not jumped that level where you understand that the mastery of the colonial language has no measure of your intelligence as an African, then we cannot start conversing. You cannot confront someone of that level, someone who has assured himself, his generation, his children, and his children's children, that he should go to class and start speaking in French. In fact, Le Padre Sokyo Koyokanga, Mbanda Lelo, every interview that you're going to do, talk in Lingala, because some of us are so proud that we can understand the language. C'est la plus belle langue du monde. It is the best, it's the sweetest language I have ever come across. People struggle to learn that language because of the love we have of the music. And you have some people here who are really, really complex. They have a minority complex. They have the audacity to come and my problem with them is they're always looking for where so Monica photo ya Le Padre just come there, and they just start insulting it. Anyway, you have taken 3 of my minutes. Brief. So the interview was, he was just being asked about, his European tour and what surrounded it. There were so many things that surrounded the European tour, like the reasons why the orchestra had issues with visas. He explained that what happened. He tried to be very careful with his words. But in essence, he said that, even he cannot understand what happened, that the most important people of his orchestra were not being given visas, and the reasons were also not being given to him. So up to now, he still does not understand why they were not given visas. But like I said, in one of the posts that I made, immediately after Adidas Arena, he confirmed it, that the group that he has worked with, the dancers, those are people that he started working with them a day before Adidas Arena, and he explained that very well, that it was very difficult for them, but they had to incorporate this dance group into their orchestra, train with them 2 days in before the concert. And that is he was just grateful that everybody was cooperating, and he was also giving credit to his group, his orchestra, his members who came with him, that were really dedicated to make sure that his European tour is a success, that the concerts were top notch. He was also asked what his secret is, how does he maintain his voice, because the way he sounded when he was in Rumba de Jeune, up to Wenge Musica, 4x4, Mesomer, Le Maquis, and Catelate eventually, and going solo, the voice has never changed. You listen to Insecticide, it's the same sound you will hear from Vita Imana, it's the same sound you listen to when he's doing his vocal of Augustine and all that. So he said his secret is that he sleeps. When he sleeps, then he maintains his voice, and he also gave thanks to his wife that also she also tries so she also helps him in buying stuff, maybe fruits or whatever it is that he needs to, like, make sure that his voice is at is at rest. He did all that. And then he was also asked about what is his opinion about people who always insult him, because ever since he started his career, people always insult him that he didn't go to school, he cannot speak good French, he's a local artist, he's not international. So what does he say? What does he have to say about it? So he said that because of the kind of funds he has, he really does not need much. If you have fans like Golua and Goluas who are willing to go an extra mile for you, who are willing to travel and come and see you, then you really don't need much. So he just said, I just make sure that I do everything possible to make sure that my credibility is not affected. So he also mentioned that social media was here to help us, but many people just use it in a very negative way, and it is just unfortunate that he is one of the victims. But it has he said that he doesn't know any other life. Ever since he was who he was, he has always been insulted, he has always been combated, and so up to now, I mean, it's almost part of his life, and he has already known how to live with that. He just ignores that and concentrates on what is important, which is his credibility and how he does his work and his seriousness to his work. What I found also very important was how he was grateful to almost everybody that is a part of his career. He mentioned that there are people who write songs for him, and he's very grateful about it. He's really grateful to them. They asked him, other artists don't say it in public that people write music for them. How come you have the guts? How come you're not seeing, you don't want to hide it? They say that, you need to appreciate whoever is helping you, and you need to give credit where it is due. People write songs for me sometimes, and I need to give them the credit and acknowledge them, and I'm grateful that they give me so beautiful lyrics and beautiful texts for me to sing. He also thanked his designers and people who dress him for his concert. He mentioned them. This is the first time I'm hearing an artist saying that. I have honestly not had anyone giving credit to, a star giving credit to the littlest of them, or, of his crew, like his designers or his makeup artists or his marketers and his lyricists. Just amazing. And then he was also asked about his late brother, because people really talked about it. People talked about the fact that they feel like he used him in some way to, magically to propel his career. And that question really held him so much that he did not respond. He didn't have words. He wanted to say something, but words were just not coming out. At some point, he broke down, but he didn't really tear down, but you could feel like he's deeply, deeply hurt, and the interviewers had to skip that because it was getting emotional for him. And this is my point, really. If you don't know, nobody is forcing you to love Ferre Gola. Nobody is forcing you to appreciate him. But what I don't understand is how you make him your business. Because me, if I don't like somebody, you will not see me anywhere around that person. That is something that I don't understand about people who don't like Ferre Gola. Kind of, they are part of his life. They follow him. They want to watch everything that he is doing. So the interview was I have to do part 2 because I have not finished what I want to say.